Dr. Umar Johnson exposes the reason LeBron James is playing for the Sixers and says he's performing a ritual. Now, this looks interesting.
Speaking of LeBron, I know you from Philly. How you feel about him playing for the Sixers?
I've always liked LeBron as a person, as a player. Do I think he's better than Kobe Bryant? Of course not. Do I think he's better than Mike? Of course not. However, I would give him the edge off the court. He has a black wife. Kobe didn't. Mike doesn't.
I knew he was going to say that. Oh, boy.
It's not. Okay. Black children. He has spoken up just a little more on social justice issues. Can't put him too far ahead of him in terms of social justice because he did side with Israel against the Palestinians. He's pro-Zionist. So I don't give him too much in that regard. And of course, he did help the NBA stage off a black players' protest due to police brutality back during COVID. And that's why the NBA helped him win that COVID championship.
Interesting. What are your thoughts about this so far? Let me know in the comment section. I really want to hear what you have in mind.
The championship that the Lakers won, that was a reward for LeBron James helping the NBA prevent the players from walking out in support of the police brutality protest that was sweeping Black America. And he also helped another potential player-led protest where they could have walked out and froze the NBA season based on the Israeli occupation of Palestine. And so when LeBron James and his partner Maverick Carter made that announcement that they stand with Israel, basically, that really put that on ice, and that stopped a lot of NBA players from trying to speak up for Palestine because that could have turned into another protest art. So he has helped the NBA stave off two major protests, one by the Black community against police genocide and violence, and another by the entire American community against the Zionists for what they're doing against the Palestinians.
Wow, there's just so much going on behind the scenes that we don't know. We are just so into being entertained, we forget what other things are going on. And apparently all of that was going well. I knew to some degree. What about you?
So they owe LeBron another championship. And now this decision to come to Philadelphia, I don't have a problem with it. I think LeBron James has done enough for the sport art that if he wants to ring chase, he has a right to. Is he ring chasing? Hell, LeBron is ring chasing. Ain't no question about it. He's coming to
LeBron fans, there you go. It's obvious.
The Sixers, the ring chase. But I don't have a problem with it because he's done enough for the sport where I think he has a right to ring chase. Now, is he ever going to be considered better than Michael Jordan? Not by people who saw Michael Jordan play, right? So you and I, we saw Jordan play, we saw Kobe play, we saw LeBron play. We know Mike is better. We know Kobe is better. But guess what?
Exactly. And you have to, and that's the thing that I hate about fans. You're a fan of a player. You're not a fan of the sport. Meaning that you didn't do the due diligence to do the research, to watch the games, to find context behind those numbers on the stat sheet. This is what he means. The people that saw Jordan and Kobe play know that they're better. It doesn't matter if LeBron has 50,000 points, 20,000 rebounds, 20,000 assists, 10 championships. Doesn't matter. We saw a better player. You just have to research, watch, and be curious rather than just be a fan of a person.
If LeBron wins a fifth or sixth ring, years from now, when people who didn't see Michael Jordan play, Kobe play, or LeBron play, they're just going to see that this guy won 5 or 6 championships with 4 different teams, and he has all the statistics because he played much longer than Michael Jordan and Kobe Bryant. They're going to call LeBron James the GOAT. So LeBron ain't playing for now, Art. LeBron is playing for the future. LeBron is playing for when he's 70 years old and the GOAT conversation comes up. It's going to be hard not to say LeBron James if he gets 6 rings like Michael Jordan, plus have all the statistical achievements. If he get 5 rings like Kobe Bryant, plus have all of the statistical achievements. Now, there's a lot of conspiracies out there about LeBron coming to Philadelphia partly to complete the Kobe ritual. I don't believe all of it, Art, but I do believe there's some truth to that. LeBron James made the announcement that he was leaving the Los Angeles Acres on June 30th, Art. That is the same date Kobe allegedly essayed the white girl in Colorado. June 30th, LeBron made his announcement.
Crazy, man.
June 30th is the anniversary of when Kobe allegedly essayed the white girl in Colorado. When LeBron passed Kobe the night before Kobe was unalive, he did it in
7:24
with 7 minutes and 24 seconds left.
That's crazy. 7:24. And I think LeBron made his decision to go to Philly, I believe July 24th, if I'm not mistaken. Let me know if I'm wrong. I didn't watch the video yet, but I'm willing to bet it lines up in that area. I don't know. If it does, that's scary.
Shot clock. Kobe wore the number 24, right? And then LeBron James made his announcement that he was coming to the Sixers on July the 24th, which is the same
See, he said it. There you go. He said it.
Time he passed Kobe. 7 minutes and 24 seconds left. Art in the game. He passed Kobe in scoring. 7:24. And then on 7:24 again, he announces that he's coming to Kobe City. So he played for the Lakers for 8 years. Kobe wore the number 8, and now he's going to come back to Kobe City and tie him in rings and possibly pass him if the NBA allows him to get 6. They're going to get him 5, Art. LeBron is getting a ring.
You think so?
They're going to engineer it. Listen, I love the New York Knicks. I was a Knicks fan.
This is what I hate about the media. This is what I hate, not the media. This is what I hate about sports. A lot of it is scripted. A lot of it is pre-written. And unfortunately, he may be right. He may be right. We'll see what happens. But if it does happen, you come back to this video and say he was right.
When Patrick Ewing played, they were my favorite team. When Patrick retired, that's when I went back to my Sixers, right? I'm going to be honest, and this takes nothing away from the New York Knicks, Art. I like the New York Knicks. Snow Bunny Brunson, Josh Hart, I love them guys. Cat, I love them. But let's be honest, Art. The NBA playoffs is orchestrated. There's some engineering to the NBA playoffs. The New York Knicks barely got out the first round against the Hawks. They barely got out the first round. You sweep Cleveland, you sweep Philly, you gentlemen sweep the Spurs, and your best player is a 6'1" guard? No way. No way. There was some engineering. New York hadn't had a championship in a long time. They are America's biggest market. On top of that, black New Yorkers are getting their property snatched up by the Zionists. Mom Domney is the mayor. They needed to cover up.
My biggest business is 10 apps to run my team. Now it's just connecting. Everything's in one place. It
Get out
features
of here.
The property takeover of black properties by the Zionists in New York City. So by giving New York City the championship, you are able to quiet down all that protest from black people who have been
What? That is what happened, hey? This is crazy.
robbed of their homes by the Zionists in New York. LeBron James coming to Philadelphia, Art. I don't have a problem with it. Good luck to LeBron. Good luck to the family. But do I think he made this decision by himself? Of course not. Not for 1 minute, Art, do I think he made this decision by himself. LeBron James is coming to Philly for a couple of reasons, Art. Number one, to help these Democrats get reelected. That's right.
What? This is some deep stuff. This is some deep stuff.
LeBron James campaigns for any of these Democrats, whether they running for state legislator, city council, mayor, anywhere in the state of Pennsylvania. They also talking about the Pennsylvania governor might want to run for president, Art, or vice president. If LeBron James campaigns for any of Pennsylvania's Democratic Party elected officials, they're likely to win. So this is about election 28, Art. LeBron James coming to the Philadelphia 76ers is partly about election 28. Guess what else it's about, Art? America's 250th birthday. America just celebrated her 250th birthday, Art. What could be better than to have LeBron James come to Philadelphia, win the championship in the red, white, and blue? He becomes Captain Black America. LeBron James is the new Captain America, Art, because with LeBron winning the NBA championship in Philadelphia, Art, that improves America's image. That improves America's reputation. Donald Trump is destroying America's reputation.
Damn, man. This is so deep. I don't even know what to think. Everything is orchestrated. Everything. When it comes to the faces of these sports, there's a lot more politics that goes on in the NBA than we're led to believe. It's heavy stuff.
Donald Trump is destroying America's image. If LeBron James wins a championship for Philadelphia, he becomes Captain Black America. He raises up the respectability of America throughout the world. People will start believing in America again. They'll believe in the land of the free and home of the brave instead of land of the thief and home of the slave. So this is being done for American propaganda, international relations, America's foreign agenda. America needs LeBron in Philly, Art. Remember that the Knicks didn't win a title for 53 years. The Sixers haven't won a title in 43 years. The Knicks haven't won in 53 years. The Sixers haven't won in 43 years. And the NBA needs to make the East Coast relevant again. The NBA needs to make the Eastern Conference relevant again. Another reason he's in Philadelphia.
That is so true. The Eastern Conference has been bad for a very long time. They were only great back in the 90s when Jordan was playing. It makes a point there.
Philadelphia, Art, is to suffocate the gentrification of Black Philly, to suffocate the displacement of Black residents. A couple years ago, Philadelphia was ranked #1 in gentrification throughout this country. We know that Philadelphia County has historically incarcerated more youth without parole than any country in the world.
Wow.
Okay, right now, Philadelphia has one of the highest black-white income gaps in the country.
Really?
Okay, white Philadelphia makes 70% more money than Black Philadelphia.
70%? That's high, man. That's a big difference. But I don't know what this championship, the events going on after the NBA finals if they win. I don't know. I guess you push America in a positive light externally, but I'm just hoping that you fix all this he's talking about. But again, I'm not American, not my concern, but looking from the outside, I feel bad even hearing about that.
Philadelphia has 70% more wealth than Black Philadelphia. Okay, the unemployment rate for Black people in Philadelphia is twice as high as whites. The homeless rate at least twice as high as whites. Philadelphia right now is the 7th most expensive place to live in. Okay, from 1980 to the year 2000, are 10 predominantly Black Philadelphia neighborhoods have become white. 10 predominantly Black Philadelphia neighborhoods have been gentrified. So with LeBron James coming to Philadelphia, that's going to attract more white people to the city. That's going to raise the property values. That's going to displace more Black people out of
How's that a good thing?
the city. Okay, so Philadelphia needs this to complete their gentrification. America needs this to save the image. The Democratic Party needs LeBron James to help get its people elected. And there's one final reason the NBA needs LeBron in Philly, Art. So the Democratic Party needs them in Philly. White gentrification needs them in Philly. Okay, and another reason why they need LeBron in Philly. The NBA needs LeBron in Philly, Art, because they want to permanently silence the Kobe Bryant GOAT conversation.
Man, they've been trying to do that since he passed him. They've been trying to do that since 2016, when LeBron called himself the GOAT. They've been, man, they're that good if they do so much to diminish you. Every single individual in the media is trying to diminish Kobe's career. It's too much. It's too much. I even remember when they tried to get Chris Paul. The NBA stopped it from happening. But you look at LeBron's teams. All super teams. They mentioned something about competitive balance. Kobe and Chris Paul, not competitive balance. But look at LeBron's teams. They're just working so hard to try to do that. So hard. It goes to show how great he is, because you see how hard they're working to diminish him. The people that saw him play, we're not going to fall for it. Like you said in the video, but those that didn't see anything, that'll look more at the stats. Sure, you'll get those people.
NBA don't want Kobe Bryant in the GOAT conversation, Art, because he got accused of SA and the Snow Bunny. I think he was innocent. That Snow Bunny was proven to.
That's why. I've been telling people this. That's why I didn't win more MVPs. People are, that's why I didn't win more MVPs, because it was accused of something he didn't do.
Who have lied on other men, I believe, in the past, allegedly. Her own people who knew her said that she was mentally unstable. She had accused other men of doing the same thing who was innocent.
I don't know. I think he's reading my mind. I don't know. It's wrong to accuse someone of doing something they didn't do, especially when it comes to a man. You can ruin their life. You can ruin their opportunities. And this is a prime example. This is a prime example. Everywhere. Even in the military, I see a lot of men suffer because of accusations. False allegations. This is something not to play with. And if you're someone being part of it, as in believing the person that accused the victim, you are part of the problem also.
I think Kobe was innocent, Art, but it don't matter. It does not matter. The feminist groups are out there, and they will attack the NBA if Kobe Bryant is ever deemed the GOAT. That's why they don't need him in the conversation.
This guy is saying everything, and he's speaking facts. He's speaking facts. He's speaking facts. Women hold a lot of power in this regard. You can say anything about a man and you can ruin his life. You can ruin his life. There should be consequences for that. If you accuse somebody of SA, for example, however many years that person was supposed to be sentenced for, if it comes out it was a lie, the person that accused should suffer those years in prison. Lying on a person is just something you don't do. It's something you don't do. You ruin someone's life. Think about it if it was your own son. For any women listening to this video, think about it if it was your son being accused of something he didn't do. What would you think then? I think women would only care if it were their own son. Besides that, I don't know. I don't get it. I don't get why me being a man is such a problem. I don't know why. Staying away from women seems to be the answer nowadays. It just seems to be the answer. This is far too much nonsense. Far too much. And I hate being this way, but you just have to protect yourself.
Why they don't allow him in the conversation, Art. That's why they don't allow Kobe in the conversation, because of the SA allegation. Bringing LeBron to Philly, Art, to get 5 rings and tie Kobe in Kobe City and possibly get 6 rings and pass Kobe again in Kobe City, just like he did on the scoring list, Art. As far as the NBA is concerned, that will crush the argument of Kobe Bryant being the greatest of all time. He cannot be the GOAT because he tried to start a professional basketball league in China to rock.
See, it's like, that's so sad how much politics goes on in this league. So sad. Wow, this is heavy. This is heavy.
Rival the NBA. He tried to start a professional sneaker team, a player-owned sneaker team that would have rivaled Nike, allegedly. They can't have it, Art. And he was accused of SA and a white woman. They can't have Kobe in a GOAT conversation. That's why they hired Allen Iverson, Art. Allen Iverson retired in 2013, I think it was, Art. Allen Iverson been retired for 13 years. He's the greatest Sixer of all time, as far as I'm concerned. One of my favorite players of all time. Allen Iverson never kissed nobody's ass. He did everything his way. That's why they never gave him a championship. But here's the thing, though, Art. Allen Iverson considers Kobe and Mike to be the best two players. He said this repeatedly, that Kobe and Mike are at the top. Allen Iverson. That's why they just gave him a player development coach job, Art. Why they didn't hire Allen Iverson since he retired? He's been retired for 13 years, Art. They never gave him a job. All of a sudden, they give Allen Iverson a player development coach job. Why, Art? Because they're going to give LeBron the title. Allen Iverson will get a championship as a player development coach. So Iverson gets a ring, and LeBron gets a ring.
This is so much, man. Goodness. I don't even know what to think. It is heavy. How many views does this video have? They should have more. Man.
The reason they need Iverson on board, Art, because Iverson is the most popular Sixer of all time. If they give Iverson a ring, the gentleman's agreement will be you can no longer say Kobe Bryant is better than LeBron. If the Sixers win a title, Art, and Allen Iverson gets a ring as a player development coach, he can no longer say Kobe Bryant is better than LeBron James.
That's crazy. That's crazy. This is all clutch sports. These guys are literally threatened. You cannot say this guy's better. Players deep down know who's better because they saw who played. They played against them. It's all propaganda. All of it. All of it.
The NBA wants to crush Kobe's legacy. They don't want him talked about in the GOAT.
That's so true. That's so true. T-Mac has something to say. Bleacher Report has something to say. Clutch Sports always has something to say. It's too much, so many different angles to tarnish one person. This is the top 75. I don't see anybody else in the top 75 being tarnished in this way. This is so sad, man. So sad. He gave everything to the game. Everything. And this is what they do. This is what they do. You just have to be your own boss because these corporations don't care about you. As soon as they don't need you, they'll toss you to the side and go as far as tarnish your legacy if they need to. You're just a number. That's it. They don't care.
Conversation. So we're going to bring LeBron to Philly. We're going to give Allen Iverson a job in Philly, who we never treated the way he should have been treated. Allen Iverson was never treated well by the Philadelphia 76ers, especially after he retired. And now he gets a coaching job. Art, when LeBron gets there, that's because they need Allen Iverson on board to say LeBron is the GOAT, or at least he's number 2 to Michael Jordan. They need Allen Iverson to stop saying Kobe is better than LeBron, and that's why they hired him as a coach. So America has a reason for LeBron being here, Art. White gentrification has a reason for LeBron being here. The Democratic Party has a reason for LeBron being here, and the NBA has a reason for LeBron being here. And I don't have a problem with it. Let LeBron finish his career here. I like him as a person. He's not much of an activist at all, but I do like him as a person. He's a good guy, black wife, black children, never been in no trouble. I got nothing but respect for him. But he did not make this decision by himself. The Zionists of the NBA helped him to make this decision.
Wow, this is the deepest video I watched this year so far. I don't know what else I can say here. Let me know your thoughts in the comment section. What would you add to what he said? Anyways, that's it for the video. Thank you so much for reacting with me. Stay tuned for more reaction videos. God bless.